Yo, are we recorded? Yeah. Listen, big up to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody on Twitch. I'm about to watch this interview. As you done know, I watched a little bit of it. And yeah, very interesting. One of my favorite lifestyle rappers. I tell you this, you guys know like how much of a fan of Fredo I am. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Posty, shout out to GRM for flying out there, getting this interview. Because there's a lot been flying around this brother's name, man. And so listen, man, big up the chat. It's me in the chat here. We're going to check this one out, man. Let's go.
In the streets, people at home, their neighbors, everyone wants to know, is Fredo on the run?
Let's go. I think he's in Thailand or somewhere like that. I don't know where he is. Because where you saw that, like, what is that? See the monkeys, right? It's got to be like Thailand, one of those, or Bali or something like that. Puri Gading. This has got to be, because this isn't, that's English. It's got to be like, well, they're using alphabet, not the Arabic alphabet, so it's definitely not Dubai. Indonesia. Oh, Indonesia. Hey, W chat, man.
I feel like this is your first proper sit down, your first proper real long interview.
Yeah, I had one, but it was more, it ain't gonna be nothing like this.
You're a man that says a few words that travel far, but on this occasion, you're gonna speak more to us and tell us about your story and what you got going on.
Yeah.
Why now?
I feel like I'm just at that space where I can kind of articulate myself how I want to. I've been really lost for a long time. So, and I didn't really have much to say except for negative stuff or stuff that people could see. And I was kind of camera shy. People think, oh, because you rap, you might not be camera shy or whatever, but I always felt kind of, I don't really like the eyes on me, you know what I'm saying? And even here, I requested like, yo, make sure there's not just a bunch of people watching us so we can feel natural. Yeah, that's what it really was. I wasn't comfortable, but I feel comfortable now.
No, for sure, and I appreciate that. Now, you're one of those artists, for me personally, especially that I've come across since I've been in the role that I am, that since the day I met them, I feel like you were actually born to do this. Like, it is very effortless for you to do what you do. You've actually got a special story because They Ain't 100, for example.
Yeah, classic.
I feel, correct me if I'm wrong, was the first song you put out.
Yeah, that was the first song.
And for me,
crazy.
that's like...
That's crazy. That's an anthem.
Humbly speaking, it has to be top 20 UK bangers of all time. I'm just saying, it could be top 10, it could be top 5,
that's
but
a claim.
It's a big tune.
Yeah,
and for that to be your first song
bangers of all time.
A lot of artists don't have that story. You know, a lot of artists have like...
I got asked from which generation, Bakar. Yeah, bangers of all time. Maybe our generation. Maybe this UK street rap generation. Maybe.
Videos before they blew up.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that when you kind of became successful just overnight?
Well, I like to think I'm a man that can kind of adapt to any situation. I've been doing it my whole life. Wherever you put me, I'm gonna adapt. So I just tried to adapt as well as I thought I could at the time. So I went with the flow, like I didn't let it get to my head or nothing. I was kind of the opposite. Like, my friends had to beg me to move out of 3rd Avenue, you know what I'm saying? They had to beg me to stop doing certain things. I never thought I was famous or nothing like that. Well, now I don't.
But did you expect that sort of welcome when you dropped the tune though?
No way. I remember telling the man, them like, yo, I just hope this gets 100,000 views or it's gonna be embarrassing. Because some guys at the time that was like from the other area, opposite my area, they was doing a lot of music and them times they was getting like 250,000 views, stuff like that. And I just remember going on Snap, hearing it everywhere, and I was saying, bro, if these lot can do it, I must can do it, you know what I'm saying? So I just tried that, saying They Ain't 100, and I got lucky, yeah.
That's crazy.
I like how he says that, I got lucky. Yo.
One thing I don't think you get enough credit for, I feel like you really popularized high fashion as a part of
Lifestyle,
UK rap.
man.
I feel like, yeah, in the past, there were rappers that dress nice, or there were MCs that dress nice.
Him and Asco,
But
for
someone
sure.
that really dedicated their style to like high fashion. I remember like 2018, maybe like 2019, maybe even 2017 was a scary time on Instagram if you follow Fredo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, each post is at least 6 racks. You go across 3, that's
Yeah.
a 12.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm moving mad. Sorry, that's 6 3s or 18. Yeah, it's like an 18 each row. And yeah, like that was a crazy time. Like, it was a lot of pressure you was applying to the streets. Now, what made you want to market yourself like that? And were you aware that that's what you were doing when you started doing it? And while you were doing it, did it start to get like mad expensive? Because that's a hard habit to keep up with. Like that was, you was going crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't good with money them times. And for a long time when I first started rapping, I just looked at it like free money. Maybe for about 2-3 years before I really started understanding like, yo, this is like your job and you need, because it wasn't my only source of income. So I used to just look at it like free money. For a long time, I was just giving mouth half of everything I was getting till it, to the point it come like, big bags are coming now and I'm saying, bro, we're gonna have to sit down and re-strategize or something. I can't give you half of this, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I used to just look at it like free money. But I enjoyed it. That's what I like, that's what I've always liked.
Yeah.
Nice clothes, jewelry.
Yeah.
So.
How much money do you think you spent in that period of time on clothes?
Bro, it's expensive.
Let them know.
It looked it.
Yeah, a lot of money. I wouldn't do that again.
It looked it. I literally saw you make Fendi.
Tally says he's always gone for that
popular in the
bougie
UK.
image.
Yeah, but I like what I like. I remember I was fucking with the T's with the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then sometimes it's just about putting it out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like the creator, you know what I'm saying? I see certain man with certain things, I'm like, yo, that's hard, and everyone gets it from somewhere, you feel me? But yeah.
Now, you were a part of one of the strongest UK labels I've ever seen for rap.
Yeah.
Since '93.
Yeah.
That was an epic label.
Since
It had the likes
'93,
of you,
fucking cold,
Asco,
man.
Lowski, H. What was it like being a part of that label, especially as one of the strongest members of that record label? What was that experience like for you?
It was nice, you know. I learned a lot, and I know a lot of people have bad things to say about labels or signing, because that wasn't distribution. That was like, I gave them my albums and they'll own them and they just paid me. But boy, Ricky and Glenn, I couldn't even ask for no one better, but they didn't shelf
Ricky's
me.
a G. He's
Ever
a G,
say you
man.
can't do this feature. Or I only got good stuff to say about them, so that was a nice experience.
Since '93,
And if I could go
legendary
back,
label, if you don't know.
I'll still do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was the competitive nature like? Because obviously there's a lot of heavy hitters over there.
It wasn't even like that, you know, because at the time it was like everyone kind of had their lane. Lowski was doing the drill rap, and he had that lot. H kind of came in like on a whole different vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like a talented rapper who's white, so it was a bit different. And he's from Manchester with the accent. And then me just rapping. So it wasn't even like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't even
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
Asco wasn't since '93. He was managed.
Yeah,
by,
he wasn't actually with them, and I think even that, he went to jail quickly after that. So I remember when I was there, the main artist there was Lowski and
That
H.
fucking, I can't lie, that fucking upset me, man. From when I heard Playing for Keeps, I see these two fly fucking niggas just, what? Oh, hey, listen, don't piss me off.
You and Asco have maintained like a
Piss
good
me off. And they
relationship
sent
for a
one of
very
them
long period
jail.
of time.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
What is it about him per se that you gravitate to and vice versa?
I think we're similar in a lot of ways. I think that's mainly what it is. We're similar in a lot of ways, but I just fought with him, you know. I've met a lot of people on the journey, but Asco is one of them that I'm locked in with for sure when it comes to rappers. A couple others as well, but for sure. I think we're just similar. Yeah.
What's your
And-
favorite
and
straight drop?
Straight drop, free. But my joint, Zuvi. That's my Asco joint, yeah.
We need that 2.0, man.
You've always been part of the talk of the town in London, especially since the start of your career.
Yeah.
As per usual, nothing's changed. There's a lot of deliberation right now in the streets, people at home, their neighbours. Everyone wants to know, is Fredo on the run?
Come on, man. I look like I'm on the run.
I have to ask, are you on the run?
Come on, man. No way, man. Obviously, I understand why people are saying that, but it's kind of like asking me, did you get 5 years in Dubai, or is your girl's Birkin's fake? It's nonsense, you know what I'm saying? The police in England are some of the best police in the world. Don't get it twisted. The man them had a situation and my name was kind of involved in it, but they don't get me involved in whatever they may or may not have going on. So my name was involved, but as far as being charged or being on the run, like, England's got the best police in the world. I ain't on the run. I'm around, you know what I'm saying?
So are you saying that you're not concerned at all with your name being on the indictment?
No, because a lot of guys' names was in the indictment that it didn't go that way, you know what I'm saying? It's complicated, it's my whole area, and I just feel like, no, I ain't worried about that, bro. I haven't been charged, so, and they would have told me if I was gonna be charged. Remember, I was on bail for this. I only was able to fly out to Dubai to go do a show because they let me. They wouldn't do that if they know they was about to charge me. You know what I'm saying? So,
Facts.
no.
Facts.
I feel like a lot of people try and...
Money J says he's being careful with his words. Yeah, I think Fredo taking time to do this interview is a W, because I could tell, you know, where it gets to a point where bro was wilding out on socials, you know, certain interviews, and he's asking certain people things, and you can see he was stressed out. Like, I think him getting the time to gather his thoughts so he's able to actually articulate things the way he would like, because, you know, this game is Image Gang and his game is Image Gang, so it's super important, man. And this new day and age of social media where people try and rage bait you for clicks, yeah.
Piece things together.
Yeah.
And one of the things that were mentioned when people were deliberating...
Tiny said it exactly. He said, you always have to be like... sorry. Let me do that again. So Money J says he's being careful with his words, and Tiny says you always have to be when he's from a place like that, because he needs to cover himself without pointing fingers accidentally. Yeah, that's part of it. That's part of it.
Companies was liquidated,
Yeah.
and kind of took that as a sign of you being on the run.
Well, I can't liquidate a company without being on the run. I'm trying to just, like I said, since I've been traveling.
Listen, man, if anybody knows, tax laws changed in the UK and millionaires left. That's all I'm saying. He may not, I don't know if he's going to say that directly, but lots of people left as soon as tax laws, and then, you know what I mean? People, all of a sudden, people are popping up in Dubai and whatnot. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
My eyes really been opened up to the world, so that's really why I've not come back. Not because I'm on the run. And I've come back, but I just never come back to live. You know what I'm saying? People don't know, but if I was to really clear up everything on the internet, I wouldn't really have no time, but this is kind of what this is about. But no, that ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just opening overseas account.
Now, obviously, I feel like the last 5 years...
I've been slacking, man.
Yeah, the last 5 years, I feel like you've been through a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah.
Obviously, there was a situation in Dubai concerning some weed.
Yeah.
You had to face some jail time there.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've been smoking weed.
Shout out to Posty. I just want to say the questions he's asking as well, and allowing Fredo to talk as well.
A lot of your life. I remember watching the Rattling Messiah video. You smoking weed then.
As a little boy, yeah. I don't smoke now, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's been a part of your life.
It has.
What did it feel like to lose your freedom for something that you do so habitually?
It felt real silly, but at the same time, I felt like it happened for a reason. Sorry, I didn't feel like that, but people was telling me that. And shortly after, with everything that happened after, I realized, yo, that did happen for a reason. So I remember being in there and like, I remember telling Mouth and 40, like, yo, if they could let us out now or let us out in 6 weeks, I swear I'd pick 6 weeks. Because even though I'm like in a foreign jail and I've got like crazy. 8 guys in my cell, I just felt relaxed and at peace, you know what I'm saying? And I was reading, and once I got there, I knew the maximum I'm gonna do is 3 months, and then I'll be out. So once I realized that, I was just chilling. And in terms of the weed, yeah, I just told myself, like, you're here for weed, like, is it that serious, you know what I'm saying? A silly mistake. It wasn't, I didn't even intentionally bring it, but still.
Was it 3 months you did? It felt longer.
No, it was 3 months.
It was 3 months,
Not
yeah?
even 3 months, it was just under 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, again, on the net, they're talking about, I got 5 years. When they all posted I got 5 years, I'm out. I'm out and about, but.
Yeah, we saw the video on the mall.
Yeah.
It's mad because he can back up everything he's saying with facts. Because at the end of the day, he is out. End of the day, he's not arrested. He's not in the UK. People been saying a lot of stuff, and I get why that would lead to frustration from him. But again, he's a brother who doesn't like to talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What would you say is like the main difference between being in jail in Dubai and being in jail in London?
The hygiene. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get no fresh air the whole time. I didn't go outside.
Money J said they could easily get him if he was on the run, laugh my ass off, extradite. Yeah, facts, bro.
I want
The hygiene's worse in Dubai.
yeah, way
Okay.
worse. The prisoners, jails in England is kind of like, it's man them, you know what I'm saying? So you can relate, these jails you're in, it's real foreigners, you know what I'm saying? Fresh people from like a lot of Africans and Asians who are fresh. So like their people skills are different to yours. A man might just, you be in the shower, a man might just cough up a phlegm, spit it right on the floor right in front of you. They're different, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're different, yeah.
And you're
But
saying,
it's not violent at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're saying you used that opportunity to quit weed.
Yeah.
What do you feel
I
like?
used that opportunity more than just to quit read. I started reading them times, and I just used it
He does look healthy, boy.
as a reflection time. And when I came out, I said I'm gonna do certain things, and I done them. Like make sure I don't smoke no more, start training, and yeah.
We spoke about the differences between London jails and Dubai jails, but come on, man, there must be like some experiences from the Dubai jails that...
Brother, let me tell you this, yeah. We landed. So a lot of people don't even know this as well. If I'm on the run, it was the English police that informed, or I don't know if it was the police or the airport, but informed them like, yo, these guys are gonna have weed. When we landed in Dubai airport, feds was on us, the Dubai feds. It wasn't no question, they just saying, yo, we know you got it. Your country told us, where is it? We want it. We're saying, bro, we don't know what you're talking about. They're saying, yeah? Took us to the airport, jail kind of thing for an hour or so, then took us to the hospital. I'm handcuffed to a bed by my legs and my wrists 5 days straight. I'm on shit watch.
That's crazy.
I can only come out this bed to shit in a yellow bucket in front of 3 Arab men.
This is in the hospital?
Yeah, but it's like it's in the hospital, but it's like a special wing that police are at the entrance of the hospital. Like everyone here.
Big up civilian life.
is detained basically. They're not free. We're all handcuffed to beds.
But why are you in the hospital though?
Because I panicked. So when I realized, I got weed on me, because I just was in Spain. And then I come back quickly. I just shot straight to Dubai, and I still had some weed on me. So when I'm on a plane and I realized, I got weed on me, I just swallowed it. And then they've obviously known. So once they've searched our whole case and they're saying, so where is it? I'm saying, we don't know what you're talking about. They're like, you want to do this the hard way or the easy way? We're saying, boy, we ain't got shit. So they're like, So they took us to the hospital, the main hospital. And I was on shit watch 5 days. After about 3 days, we just gave it to them. And then, I'm thinking, boy, how much years am I gonna get for this? You know what I'm saying? Once I got to the jail after the day 5, and bro, I've been in all kind of situations. That was the maddest. I'm talking about in a hospital bed, handcuffed by your legs and your wrists to the bed, and you're just in there, no TV, no nothing. And bro,
24 hours apart from when you need to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
That's
It's the only time
crazy.
you can get up. And you're shitting in front of 3 of them. No shower, no none of that. And then by the time I got to jail, I was happy to get there, you know what I'm saying?
You would be.
TV and all that.
The fuck?
I'm not handcuffed. And even when I'm going to the toilet, they're putting them same handcuffs on, like them leg cuffs. You know, they don't have them in England, like leg cuffs. These things dig into the back of your heels, like you can't even walk fast. So it was mad. But then when I got to the jail, they was like,
absolutely
I told them how much grams I
diabolical.
had and all that, and they were like, you'll be good. you'd be out in 3 months maximum. And that was it. But then I come out and everyone's talking about I got 5 years. And so yeah, the internet is but I wouldn't mind, you know, just to speak the truth on me. I wouldn't mind like bloggers or whoever talking on me, but for some reason, it's always some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's why even with the run thing, it's like, what do you want me to say? I'm not on the run. Can't you see I'm flying everywhere? Like, you can't hide from England if they want you, especially like, I'm a rapper, you know what I'm saying? They're probably just looking at it like, my name was in it a lot because I'm around them a lot, but at the end of the day, they got most of my area before this case.
I think Fredo definitely used those rumors to his advantage, though. I think the rumors pissed him off, but he definitely used them to, I mean, tracks like Running, you know what I mean? It hints at, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of guys in my area was in jail. Now they basically just cleaned up. They're probably just looking at it like, we done our job. He's out the way. He's not really a problem anyway. And even if I was to come back, there's not really a lot left to even come back to on that side of things. So all that being on the run shit, like, I ain't on the run.
So what you can confirm, as you mentioned earlier, is that you have been back a couple times for your daughter's birthday. You just haven't promoted it.
Yeah, I ain't promoted it.
So you've been back on England soil and you haven't been troubled?
No. Yeah,
well,
I've been back. I remember I never got charged in the first place. Russ's name's in the case. He's about in England. He ain't been charged. They're saying that Russ is the one who called and said someone's here, and then they're saying my guys went to go and try and see that person. He ain't been charged. So again, it's just like, cause I ain't spoke on it and my name's on the case, they're just gonna say, oh, he's on the case. But Russ's name's on the case, a bagger man's name's on the case who didn't get charged. They know who they want and whatnot. They're gonna put my name on it. I don't really know why, maybe because I'm close to them or they wanna make me look bad, but they know I don't get involved in what any guys in my area got going on. They come like into my world, I don't go in their world. They wouldn't even bring me in it. And that's why I've been out here for so long with them and it's been fine. And a lot of my friends have been in and out of jail my whole career, all of them. But it's never been a problem because they don't get me involved in it. I don't need to, like, I don't need to tell these guys, go and do something or don't do something. They're men, they're gonna do what they do. The best thing I try to tell them to is, yo, don't hold them red bandanas in that video, it looks bad. Don't say certain guys' names in your song, you know what I'm saying? Don't always be rapping about certain things, you know what I'm saying? Even with LD, when I first started with LD's music wasn't like that. He was younger, he was like 17, 18, and he was like, this was before Lowski and Band OK and all that. He was like that drippy kid. And his music was like trapping and juggling, Muller. It wasn't like drill, dip. That's not really what I wanted from him. That's Wu and G-Dot's his brother. But you know, once he comes of age and that's the music that his generation's making, and probably guys are talking about his brothers in songs, and you know, that's how it goes. But if you actually look from when he was signed to my thing, he wasn't rapping like that. And I understand why, but I always tell him like, don't do certain things. But they're gonna do what they do. But I've really tried to bring positive to my area because there's enough negative. I don't need to I gotta tell these guys, oh, please don't do that.
Triple X saying is, it's PR, LOL. You know what I'm saying? He don't believe what's Fredo. This is coming forward from the chat. He don't believe what Fredo's saying. Listen, I'm not here to cast aspersions, but I will give you my genuine thoughts. I think Fredo's a very intelligent brother. If he's just worked with a guy like Burna Boy, I think that shows you he's in a different stratosphere when it comes to making music. Him being brand friendly is the name of the game. It's the name of the game because where he can take his music now is somewhere else. You know, if he plans to go global, which I think is a good look for him, listen, man, you know?
Bro, don't do that. Bro, you just come home, don't do that again. I don't need to make these guys worse, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make them better, which I've been doing. If I can, if they want to. A lot of them I just don't want to, and they're gonna do what they do, but if they want to, Capo, Mouth, John, couple others, but they've been caught back in situations, Maestro, the ones who like are not just fully in deep in the road and want to do different things and go different avenues. I'm there for that, you know what I'm saying? And it's not just those sort of guys in my area I show love to. I grew up with a youth called Traj. He's been uni his whole life, you know what I'm saying? He hit me. He needs anything, I got him. You know what I'm saying? One time I got him a G-Wagon for his birthday. He crashed it with Harris. I had to give him 10 bags. I'm not onto him or nothing because it's not just that side of my area that I cater to, like the guys who might be bad. Yeah, cool, I grew up with them and whatnot, but remember this thing got serious once I was already a big rapper. And when I came into rap, yeah, whatever, but none of my friends had been shot and killed, you know what I'm saying? Billy got shot and killed, Wu got shot and killed. This is all while I'm way out. I've got #1 songs, living in Hadley Wood with footballers as neighbors and all that. So this ain't really what I signed up for. It got real serious in my area once I was out, and I'm just a rapper. There's not much I can, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that when I first came into this thing. It wasn't serious like that. And so people gotta understand that, the police gotta understand that I didn't even sign up for this. And but it is what it is, yeah.
Can't lie, so far this interview's cold. It's cold. It's cold. Chat saying the villa looks crazy.
In your life before with weed, what do you feel like the main differences that you've noticed?
It's harder to sleep. I dream now. I have dreams. I can eat way more. But apart from that, it's not crack or heroin or nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's really mental. Once you get through that first week or two of finding it hard to eat and sleep, you really feel better, you sleep better. My main issue was why I didn't stop smoking for so long, because I felt like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to sleep. It's gonna be hard to eat, but once you get through that, you're good.
When you came out, you kind of went viral for putting on a little bit of weight.
Yeah.
What was the cause of that, do you think?
Bro, I was just fucking up the food in there, bro. That's all I was doing. Like I said, I'd stopped smoking, so my metabolism changed. But I'm just eating the same. Like I never had to worry about what I eat or if I drink a fizzy drink, but I had to start worrying in there, but I didn't. So I'm just eating whatever, feasting in there. 1 week I'll buy all the Arabic, the Muslim people food, next week the African. And I just feasting in there, a lot of chicken, a lot of biryani, like I said. Yeah.
How did you drop the weight? Because you're looking in good shape now.
So here's where it's complicated. I started smoking again.
Yeah.
And then just to drop the weight, because I know how it is. Once you go through them munchies, you'll drop the weight. So I just was training and I dropped the weight, but I think that was just a bad selfie. I wasn't as fat as like people was going on, you know what I'm saying? I put on a little something, but
I saw you post something when you said, wow, I was fat. Do you remember?
Yeah, compared to now, but people was talking like I came out like Rick Ross or something, you know what I'm saying? I was just a bit
crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't.
It wasn't that crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard.
We saying they was looking at you different in the streets.
Yeah, they're talking about.
Or was it the same? No, I'm saying in real life.
People were saying the weight suited me.
Oh, is it?
Real talk, people were saying that in real life. But again, the internet's the internet.
Yeah.
They were saying the weight suited me.
Yeah. Obviously, your brand, your name, your identity, it all relates back to Mozart.
Yeah.
That's been heavily promoted and affiliated during your music career.
Yeah.
What would you say it was like growing up in Mozart?
It was fun, you know? Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. So I grew up there, but I had to leave. I done year 6 and year 7 in Hertfordshire. Like my mum moved me out. And then when it was the same out there, she brought me back and I came back in year 8, but to the same house in 3rd Avenue, my uncle stayed there. So we always had it. And that was like the biggest change. That 2 years when I left, it's like, before I left, it was just like playing out, water fights, playing with lighters and gas cans and all that. And then when I came back, they're talking about, yo, this is Mozart and we can't go there. And I remember coming back and they're throwing pounds at the wall and I'm saying, it was a lot. I remember going to my school and I just came from school in Hertfordshire, so I was like that London naughty kid from the get-go, how they're looking at me. When I came back here, I just fit right in, you know what I'm saying? The kids was way naughtier than me. But it was fun. It was real fun, yeah.
What do you think is the impact or effect that Mozart had on you? What do you think Mozart made you?
I wouldn't say Mozart made me anything because there's all kind of different people in there. I think kind of you are who you are and certain things you go through can mold you, but I wouldn't say Mozart made me, because there's all kind of different guys from around there, and they're all different. You got snakes, you got loyal guys, you got law-abiding citizens, you got criminals. So I'd say the main thing it made me was, it gave me street smart. Yeah. Yeah.
And obviously with life is a journey, and you know, you've lost a lot of friends along the way.
Yeah.
I remember at the start of your career, you used to always scream out this guy's name, G-Dots.
Yeah, he died in a car crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Muscle Gotti as well, he was around you a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen him a lot around you.
Yeah, he died in a car crash as well. Crazy, the same way.
Crazy.
Just in obviously different times.
Yeah, obviously
Yeah.
Billy the Kid.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about the infamous chain and his story as well. And recently, or a couple years ago, Wu as well.
Yeah.
RIP to those guys.
Right.
What effect do you think that losing so many of your friends has had on you?
It's hard to say, you know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I wouldn't really know. It's been happening even from before G-Dots. Amro, rest in peace, Amro. He was one of my friends. He was play fighting with knives with one of my other friends when we were in year 8. Right when I came back, when I'm telling you about, maybe I've been back about 6 months. But he grew up in my estate in Third Ave, him and his brother Tarek. So I knew them from before I left. So I don't know, man. It's hard to say. It can take you like down the wrong paths and put you in the wrong mindsets. You know what I'm saying? Like my last couple projects, I feel like they've been really dark, and without me really even realizing, just because that's the mindset I'm in now. Like this next project I drop, you're gonna hear like a different style of me. But
that's good, man.
It's hard to write music when stuff like that's going on.
I feel like one of your friends, actually, who's still here, there was a time around those times where you blew up, where a lot of artists were coming through and their friends were managing them.
Yeah.
And Mal, for me, at that time, during that time, really stood out to me.
Yeah.
He was like my favorite friend manager.
Yeah.
Because he's like very down to earth, super humble, very respectful.
Real chill.
Knows what he wants to do, you know what I'm saying? And he just gets the job done.
Yeah.
How important was it for you to have Mouth in your corner?
It was key, you know.
Yeah.
It was just as important as anything. The most important thing, really, especially at the start. He knew music way more than me. He knew the industry more than me. He's the one who taught. When I done 100, I done another song, and I want to do the other song. And he's like, no, do 100. Furthermore, he's the one, 100, like 100. That part, it wasn't even a hook. Mouth saying, yo, that part sounds catchy. Chop that up and put that in all of it, you know what I'm saying? So he's been that key right from the beginning. Everything that...
Man had the ear.
It's hard to do everything I do and try and juggle it, and I wouldn't have been able to without Mouth, for sure.
You know, for sure. I remember one time we was in Paris on some campaign, and Mouth was just telling me how much lack of knowledge that you had on UK artists that was like there before you.
I swear, a lot of people think I might know something and I don't know. Even like, not even just with music, just guys or whatever might be going on. People might be thinking I'm thinking about them, and yo, I'm not thinking about them. If I was, or I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff I don't know that people might think I know. But then I know a whole bunch of other stuff that people be shocked. Like when in my spare time, I like to listen to documentaries and I love basketball, so yeah. But when it comes to, I didn't know a lot.
Yeah, and I remember like your knowledge on other trivial stuff is heavy, because I remember one time I bumped into you in a restaurant. I don't know if you remember, I was downstairs. Many years ago.
Yeah.
And I just...
What's that begins with K?
Yeah. And I just kept hearing you talk about space in the restaurant.
I'm on that, bro.
You was talking about space the whole time.
I'm on that. I'm trying to learn.
Yeah.
That's what I realized I like to do. I like to try and learn.
Yeah.
So especially about life and where we might have come from and where we might be going. Especially, that's something you could say, like, a lot of my friends as past, it's made me really wonder about like religion and life and what might happen before, what had happened before, and what could happen after. So I like shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we touched on one of your managers, which is Mouth.
Yeah.
Another one of your managers is Sincere.
Yeah, big up Sin.
Yeah.
Come on,
And,
Sincere.
yeah, he's doing really well right now. I believe he's
Managing
in business
SD,
with
innit?
SD Kid,
Yeah.
who's like
Yeah.
the biggest thing in the UK right now.
Crazy.
How did you guys get locked in? I've heard a rumor that he turned up to your block with some weed before.
Yeah, half
Was
ounce of weed.
Is that what sold it?
That's what sold it, bro. Yeah, pulled up to Trap Spot.
W
I just come back
Sincere,
out,
man.
and I was shooting a video. He pulled up. I remember he gave me some weed for free. He didn't sell it to me. Just like, yo, hold that. And then remember, it was a lot going on. I just come out, so he didn't even really say nothing to me. But he was like, so then the next day I've hit Mouth like, yo, who gave that weed? That weed was good. And he's like, yeah, it's a man called Sin. Them times there, obviously, he wasn't a manager or nothing like that. He was just known as being a rapper, and he had his clothing brand. So I was like, yeah, no, that was love. Them times there, when I first started, I'm not used to getting nothing for free. So even if guys would give me a free 5 of weed, I'd be grateful. So he gave me like 14 grams. So I hit him and I was like, love for that, and I wanted more. So then, yeah, I linked him. And yeah, the way he come at me, he was like, listen, I want to manage you, but I haven't done it before, but I got links, rare, but I don't want no money, I don't want to sign no contract. I'm just going to show you what I can do for 6 months. And then we take it from there. And I just like the way he come at me like that.
See that there, yeah? Like, it's like, a lot of people, like, in negotiating for things like that, they'll forward at you with what they want from you. Like, this is the percentage I want to take, and not what they can do for you. Bro didn't even want he just said, listen, give me 6 months, you know what I'm saying? That's a fucking W, man.
The manager, and I thought, boy, something just told me, fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? The way he came at me, how he carried himself, and I never heard nothing bad about him or nothing. So we just went with it, and yeah, that was it.
And you guys still locked in?
Yeah, we never signed a piece of paper once, no management thing, we just been locked in. Yeah, we're still locked in, to be honest. Like I said again, I've been so lost kind of caught up for the last few years. And Sin's a straight hustler, he wants to take over the world. It's kind of, he's obviously had to get involved in some different avenues, but we're locked in for life, bro.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's my guy.
Obviously, Mouth was your management first.
They've both been my manager. So you could kind of say like Mouth was like my road manager. And
No, but who was the very first initial one? Or was it around the same time?
It was around the same time, because I dropped the song.
Yeah.
I dropped the song, then I went straight to jail, came out, and then the song was big. And then probably about a month after I done that video where I met Sin. So I was with Mouth from the start, but maybe I done about 2 or 3 club shows before Sin came as management, but Mouth's obviously been with me from the start.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, cool. Let's get into some more juicy stuff. Obviously, another thing that went viral, Mr. Talk of the Town, was the fake page.
Yeah.
What information can you give us about how you think that situation came about?
Fake page?
So I got like it's long to get into. There's segments on YouTube and my business manager breaking it all down in the court. But just a crazy, crazy stalker. And every time me or anyone around me is doing something good or looking like we're doing something good, they pop back up. So I really think that was just around the time that, you know, people was thinking, my friends had just got like all them years and they're thinking it's over for me. People saying this and that, and no one don't really know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what, let me just pop back how I popped back with the no comment video and showing them, yo, nothing's drying up over here, and all that other stuff that was going on the internet with them and the other situations. They just don't like to see that, you know what I'm saying? And that's really what it was. But all that, like, come on, man, you think I'm about to, I pay triple for that Birkin bag from what it is from Hermes, you know what I'm saying? Or the chat with Dave, like, Dave knows what it is, so. But it's hard to, if I was, like I said, I was to address everything on that page, I'd be there all day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm glad you touched on the Dave stuff, obviously, because you two, you know, sometimes younger people look up to what older people have got going on because they've been here longer, they got more experience, sometimes a bit more motion as well. But sometimes older people might look at a younger people's flex and motion and think, yeah, I like how them man are moving, kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you and Dave's era was definitely a moment like that for me, especially when you guys were going on the trips, getting the #1s, everything just looked sick. So what is the status of your relationship now based on like those weird tones that were being mentioned
That's
online?
my brother, man. He was helping me on how I should address it and how I should address it. That video I made in the car, like, they basically rapped me through that, you know what I'm saying? That's my guy.
He goes through that.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Dave, W fucking Dave, how you mean?
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want that, because again, it's like, if you don't...
I don't care what anybody says about this video, whether they call it PR, whatever. This is a good fucking video for Fredo, man.
I don't know the extent of this person and the sort of stuff she's capable of doing. You might just see that and think, raw, is that for real? You know what I'm saying? But that's why I like the voice notes chopped how it's chopped, and I'm not saying nothing in the voice. So even when I hit Dave, he's like, obviously I spoke to him and he's like, no, I knew it because it don't make no sense. Some of the other stuff they were saying is like, that just doesn't make sense. This girl flipping has fabricated emails, tricked, you know Lizzie Payne, the lawyer, me, Nines and that's lawyer.
Yeah.
Or Jason, the accountant, me and Dave's accountant. She's tricked all these people, like, she's top level, so to trick the internet or whatever and just fabricate some stuff, that's light. Like, she's tricked my man them, you know what I'm saying? She's done madness, all while I've been having a daughter, losing friends back to back. You know what I'm saying? So I've been dealing with a lot. But we just keep pushing, Post.
Yeah, you have to, man.
Yeah.
Something that was actually quite epic as well, monumental it seemed. I remember that day when we were all on Instagram and we saw a picture of you, Nines and Scraps.
Yeah.
Obviously you'd been quite established for a while.
Yeah.
Nines has obviously been here for years.
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure how Northwest London works, like I'm in West London, I'm not an expert.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was probably monumental, like someone that heavy in Church Road, standing next to someone that heavy in Mozart.
Yeah.
And it seemed like you guys had started to build like a sick rapport.
Yeah, for sure.
There was a lot of talk on a potential album or a potential mixtape. First of all, how did you guys build a relationship to start with? And whatever happened to that album?
So how we built a relationship was, again, Mouth's got family in Church Road. But we used to be young and some of the older guys in our area didn't get along with some of them. And it wasn't no issue or no beef or nothing, but it was just like growing up when I was 15, 16, Church Road youths, like, even though I never used to really see them because it's far, not far, but it's like 15 minutes from where I'm from and they got what they got going on. Like, I used to look at them like, yeah, them guys, they're not like it's beef, because I don't have beef, but like, stay away from them guys. They're not part of the team, or they're not with us. But that was really just due to some older guys from my areas that were really donuts. And I understand why Nines and them Church Road youths never had respect for them. You know what I'm saying? But then it came to a point where man got of age, them older guys, we had got rid of them. And how did it really happen? You know what it was? It was Mouth's cousin saying, yo, like, come over, you know what I'm saying? Come over here, like, you lot's good over here, you know what I'm saying? And no one had ever done it. No one had really been from Zart to Church Road or Church Road in Mozart. It never really happened before. And Mouth's family over there is like, it's Nines' family as well, but on a different side, you feel me? So one of Nines' cousins is also Mouth's cousin, but Mouth and Nines are not cousins. So I know it was official, and Mouth knew it was official, but we just kind of like, for a long time, but Mouth was like, one time Mouth was like, yo, my cousin hit me to go over there, you know? And at this time, I just felt like, yo, we're going over there. Let's just go over there, fuck it. And I didn't even know what was gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? I remember going to a yard with all of them, but in my mind, I felt like, there's some real brothers over there, there's some Church Road youths, there's some real youths, so, if, like, all that, like, because you know you're thinking, oh, what if they, you know what I'm saying, what, should I bring my jewel, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm thinking, yo, there's some real youths, and at the end of the day, I'm coming right into their ends with Mouth. if they get us, it's not really gangster. And I know them to move gangster. So I didn't even worry about it, and it went just how it was meant to. I remember Scraps was over there, but all of them were showing man love. I was like, bro, look at that. You know what I'm saying? And we was in there, and then we just made the link from there. I think Nines respected that as well, how I just came over there, not really knowing what it could be. Because like I said, about 10 years ago, there's been little ones and twos and little back and forths and guys we didn't deal with them. And so we didn't really know, but we knew it would be all right.
Yeah. And obviously that's super cold, but whatever happened to that mixtape or
Crazy
album though,
cold.
man?
Like again, man, it's just either I was going through something or Nines was going through something, and that's why I'm here now as well, because man's really been slacking. And it wasn't like we said it just to lie, you know what I'm saying? But we really had it planned. We had about 4 songs, but he ended up going through a situation, then I went through one, then he's going through one now again. We've kind of let a lot of bullshit get in the way. Yeah, and I regret that.
Obviously you touched on slacking, but I also want to like highlight times that you haven't slacked. You've been a major part of a lot of GRM moments.
Yeah.
Like even for me, you and Notes did YRF for me.
Yeah.
That was my first play.
Hey, YRF, crazy, young, rich and famous.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I remember
Appreciate that.
Nah, come on, man.
Hey,
That was just
Notes
as big
and
for me
fucking
as it was
Fredo,
for you.
crazy.
No, that was love.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Even down to the day.
I remember the music video too.
The fact that you
Yeah.
actually set the trend for a first song and a second song. You were like the first person to do that.
Yeah. Oh, for
And
real?
Yeah. You must know that. You never knew that? Yeah.
Nah. What, like 2 beats?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't
After
know.
that, it became the norm.
Yeah.
No one
It makes more sense.
Yeah, no one had ever done that before, and
Yeah.
obviously took Daily Duppy to another stratosphere.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
We've always had like a great working relationship. I feel like I don't feel like anything that we've ever done with you.
From what I'm hearing from this is it sounds like Fredo does good business. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it sounds like. This is what I'm hearing from, like, he does favors for people he fucks with, and then it's like if he genuinely fucks with you, he genuinely fucks with you. Do you know what I'm saying?
You has missed. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
Even from the YRF to the Duppies. I also want to touch on something. I think that you might have even forgot about this, but I think very early in your career, there was a Rated Awards.
Yeah.
And it was somewhere.
Yeah.
And them times, I was like, yeah, +2, this, that, and the third, whatever.
Yeah.
And I wanted you to perform. And in my brain, at the time, obviously, you're huge now as a rapper, pause. But at that time, you was just really emerging as a superstar kind of thing, you know what I mean? I think it was like two songs in. 2 songs in, maybe.
Maximum.
Yeah,
Well,
and
I
I
swear,
remember-
I never just had 100 them time.
Nah, I reckon you had a second
The
job.
next one.
Yeah. Nah, I might have got you early still. Nah, it's got to be 2 songs.
Maybe.
Yeah, it might be 2 songs in. I won't give myself that much credit. And I just felt like, in my brain at the time, I was like, I could see who you was at the time. So I was like, yo, I need to come do this award show kind of thing. It's going to be a sick look for you.
Yeah.
And
I was
I
gassed to come there, you know.
Yeah. And then I remember that you was kind of letting me know that that area is not probably the best area for you kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like you taught me a lesson, because I remember thinking that what I thought was the best for you might not have been the best for you.
It definitely wasn't.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And yeah. So I do appreciate you coming to that show.
Furthermore, my guy, I got like about 6 grand worth of damage to my car them times. You know?
No, it wasn't 6. I did send some bread over.
How much was it?
I don't know.
See, I don't even remember.
I sent some bread over. You don't remember? I sent some bread over.
No, but it sounds like
I might as well not have sent the bread.
Yeah,
then.
I was just about to ask for that.
No, bro, I sent that over, man. I felt bad.
I love that car.
Yeah. No, but I do appreciate you doing that show.
Smashed up my whole car.
No, I do it because you even knew that area was tricky for you, but you still came 2 man up, put your career.
No. I was with 4 man.
Oh, you was 4?
Yeah, I was with 4 man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That taught me a lot as well. Yeah, that taught me. That was the first time I ever went to a show, and obviously that was the first time my name was on a flyer somewhere. And yeah, but I came out and there was 20 men out there waiting. So that taught me a lot about how to move.
Yeah, don't listen to Post.
And don't listen to them when they say, nah, it's calm.
No, my bad.
But again, bro, like Fredo didn't take that personally and blame Posty, you know what I mean? You get it? Like, car totaled, step outside, there's 20 man, it's a technical situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't sit there and blame Posty or, do you get it? Like, he does good business from what I can see, you know, he's quite level-headed.
My bad, for sure. Obviously, one of your famous quotes has been that you're a businessman now.
Yeah.
A lot of us use that term
Great
sometimes.
segue.
You get what I'm saying?
It's been difficult.
Yeah, you globalize that.
Not yet.
Nah, you're cooking, bro. Obviously, one of the major things that you were involved in was kick game.
Yeah, I'm still involved. A lot of people might have got it twisted. I still own a percentage. I've just fell back from the activations. Again, it's just another thing that, you know, people might have thought, but I ain't said that, you know what I'm saying? I own a percentage of kick game, no one can't take that. But we fell back from the activations kind of just because, just to keep it real, the trainer game ain't where it used to be. We had to close some stores down. We had to make some staff redundant because at the end of the day, it's just a reselling company, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of personal shoppers came in with better prices, a lot better prices, and the competition just got a lot, you feel me?
The resale value is not the same as it once was.
Yeah, fact.
It's a mix between that and that the competition can do it way cheaper, you know what I'm saying? Them trainer resellers, they get you the trainers £20, £30 over retail. Whereas kick game, we got a lot of overhead, so it's more. But it's not over. It's just that boom is over. It's still doing well and whatnot, but we don't need 7 stores. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't need to give me a silly amount of money every month to really do not much. So yeah.
And that seemed like a natural transition for you because of your love for crepes.
Yeah. So big up Rob. He just had hollered at, rest in peace, Hypo. Hypo, my guy Hypo, was hitting me like, yo, this guy's got this trainer store in High Street, Can. He wants to fuck with you and expand and give you a percentage of the company if you invest as well. And we had some meetings and yeah, it just made sense. It made sense.
So it was actually Hypo that connected you two together?
Yeah, it was Hypo.
That's another man that love clothes and fashion and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's them man who, not saying because I seen Americans and stuff, icy and whatnot, but I remember being in Dubai with Asco when we shot that video and I had my chain made from like the jewelers that my older guys in my area had told me about. They weren't the best, but I didn't know them. Yeah. And I remember being in Dubai in the club with Asco and he had that Mooley pendant on, bossing. And I was with she's my ex, but my daughter's mum at the time. And I just remember, and he had the bust down AP on. I was waiting for my one, but he already had his. So I had a gold. But at the time I just had a gold AP. Waiting, I didn't buy it. The jeweler just gave me it till my watch was ready. I didn't want to go out there with nothing.
Was it offshore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember, and around them times, I remember you could have got a stainless Patek for like 17 bags, and you
bought it.
And then didn't you give it back though?
Yeah, I bought it. No. So basically, I bought the Patek for 22, 5712.
Yeah.
That day you and Blaze shot that video. And then I wore it for like 2 weeks, but none of the girls knew what it was. So I took it back and I bought the rose.
Not for the gal them, Posty. What a blood clot, bro. Said none of the gal knew what it was. Not for the gal them, bro. Posty's funny as fuck.
The rose AP.
Yeah. I
when it first came out. Yeah.
And Asco was just, it making my chain look like it was off.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So yeah, this is the last time a man ever drips on.
That's my favorite duo, man. My favorite, like, lifestyle duo, Asco and Fredo, man. Shit. See for me playing for keeps. That shit changed my life. You ain't there.
Yeah. I told him that the other day, he was laughing.
Rose
It was serious for me at the time. I was
big up
looking at
Ishmael,
my
man.
chain and looking at his like, nah, this can't run.
Yeah, I was getting no play in that Patek, boy. I'm pissed.
I wouldn't have copped that.
I'm pissed.
I remember looking like, what? Why are you buying that piece of shit? And now look, you know what I'm saying? I'm older and I got it myself.
Yeah, trust me.
So basically, Posty, what he said is Posty was ahead of his time. He bought the Protect before Protects were Protects, you understand? But nobody, so I sent it back and he got it at a cheap price. So if he had held it, you ain't there. Crazy. Aye.
I'm pissed.
I remember looking like, what? Why are you buying that piece of shit? And now look, you know what I'm saying? I'm older and I got it myself.
Yeah,
crazy to me.
You got any new business ventures coming up?
Yeah, I got a couple, you know, I want to get back into my clothing.
Dubby.
Proper get back onto
Dubby.
I want to start managing some artists. And those are my main two, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and really, music. The main thing for me this year is music, before anything.
Oh, thank
Something
you.
that came as a bit of a shock and a surprise to us all, because it seemed that you and Clavish seemingly had a good relationship.
Yeah.
You collaborated with each other.
Yeah.
You'd interacted with each other socially.
Yeah.
He appeared to have some sort of situation in Australia.
Yeah.
There was a lot of speculation about why and what, and that kind of got quiet up until he recently dropped a new single.
He's always dropping singles, isn't it? Talking.
And I believe you commented on one of his pictures requesting an apology.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, as fans and spectators of UK music, a lot of people want to know or are interested in what went wrong in that relationship and why you might be looking for an apology.
Boy, what went wrong with my man is, where do I begin? It all started, I had a feature with him.
Bro said, where do I begin? So it sounds like there's a lot going on there, boy.
Relationship and why you might be looking for an apology.
Boy, what went wrong with my man is, where do I begin? It all started, I had a feature with him. But his label's gonna own it, so obviously I need to be paid. I'm saying to them, I want cash. I'm telling him, Toxic TV, all of them, I want cash. He's saying, yeah, calm, he's like, F. Let me make something on top, you know what I'm saying? And I like Clav, you know what I'm saying? The little guy wants to be like me. I like him. I'm saying to him, yeah, calm. All I want's a 50. Whatever you could tell them £1 million. Just all I want's a 50. He's like, yeah? All right, saying that, and I'm gonna tell them 70.
Lee tells them 80, bro. You wait there. If you told me cash dollar. All right. Like, do you know what? Like, I love just knowing when it comes to finances what time it is. You know what I mean? When you tell me cash, you don't say no more. Say nothing. If you can't, all right, boom, bam, boof, biff. You know what I'm saying? You wait there. Clever asked, can I make a, you know what I'm saying? Calm. Bro said, yeah, I just want, yeah. You know what I mean?
So he'll make a 20. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying make sure it's cash. You feel me? They're like, yeah. Him, Toxic TV, all of them. I'm saying, all right. The video's coming up now. 2 days before, people was hitting me up talking about what outfit I'm wearing and locations. I'm saying, yo, I ain't been paid. Obviously now they're scrambling now. I'm saying I ain't doing nothing. Don't even hit me about nothing until I've been paid. You know what I'm saying? I felt like and that wasn't to do with Clavish. That's just to do with his label. Handle your business. You feel me? So they've ended up scrambling around. They've ended up wiring me the money. Now you know, if you wire it to me, the exact reason I asked for cash is so I won't be taxed on it, because they wired it to an English account. I didn't have a Dubai account yet. So they wired it to my English account. So after we done the video and all that, his management's hitting me like, yo, bro, where's that thing for Clev? Because obviously it weren't the cash. So I've just sent him.
So that 50 is no longer 50. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta pay on top of that. Do you know what I'm saying? Mad.
10 bags. Really, if you want to actually get into the deep of tax, I was really only meant to send him about 7 or 8, but I ain't gonna be petty like that. Hold a 10, you know what I'm saying? Because you've put 70 bags in my account now that I'm gonna be.
And sending bro back money as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Hold a 10. Like, it's like, you gotta know, like, Wagwan, innit? It's like, it's just being street smart. Like, I don't know Wagwan for that situation, but from what I'm understanding from Fredo, like, you gotta know, like, if our brother, bro, I've had builders come round to my, do you know what I mean? Doing a little work on the yard and that bro says cash. I'm like, all right, boom, cash. haggle, innit? Boom, you're saying blah, blah, blah. I'm saying, yeah, look, boof, baff, da-da-da-da-da, rare, man, them, handshake. But because we know what it is, we don't even have to speak about what it is. You understand? There's a certain level of smarts when it comes to finances. You know, I'm not advising that people avoid tax. Let me just make this clear, my disclaimer. Do you know what I'm saying? But you just have to know what the time is and where you're at. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying pay your taxes, people. Pay your taxes. But there's certain things, if you're just clued up when it comes to bread, do you know, when it comes to money. Bro said, and furthermore, if I'm able to make a drink off that, oh, for sure. Nah, we need cash. We need cash. Needs it in cash. We can't get cash right now, then it can't go on. Then you can't make your bread. What are you telling me? We need it in cash. It's as simple as that. Whoever from the label has to go and do the bandulu to go and get it, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, send it, what, you know what I'm saying? You wait there.
Tax on.
It's not your problem to,
He's like, all right, love. He's like, oh, we're gonna chat to Clav. He's hit me back 5 minutes later, like, oh, bro, I hear what you're saying, but like a deal's a deal. And I'm saying, what do you mean a deal's a deal? The deal was cash, you know what I'm saying? If it was cash, like, it's obvious, you know what I'm saying? He's like, no, I hear that, but what, man can't just stick to the deal, bro. I'm saying...
How? Because you've just cost bro money. You've just cost bro money, fam. How can you, like when the terms and conditions of a deal change, right? When I ask for, I don't know, apples and you give me oranges and you still want an apple pie. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? That's what it sounds like to me. I can't, yeah.
Just by the way they're talking, I could say, are these youths trying to, like, this is, like, you should be appreciative, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to do this.
Shadow Mia says the same people you pay in tax to be avoiding tax laugh my ass off. Listen, change the deal, then gaslighting the other person. SMH taking a piss, says Shadow as well. Yeah, listen, bro, I just don't think people think about what they're really asking. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you understand, like, the jiggery pokery you would have to do, like, you understand? Because you have to declare. One thing is, like, have friends that know about money. You get what I'm saying? One of my bridges is an accountant. You get what I'm saying? And I've got an accountant for my own business. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Bro, you have to... I pay my taxes furthermore. First of all, I'm going to make this clear. I'm going to pay my motherfucking taxes, first of all. Wealthy people be knowing, and they're accountants, and they have tax lawyers, and they have all these people to advise them how they can traverse the landscape, the legal landscape, you know? Yo, crazy.
In Dubai, put your whole mixtape back. My man wanted the song regardless, whether he got a pound or not, you know what I'm saying?
Posty says, take a few lines out the feature is mad. That's nasty work.
Come out and said, bro
get what? 20%, take 20% off the verse.
Just come out of Dubai jail. Bro, I need 80 bags and I need all of it. He went and said no, but I showed the little guy love. And so just by how they're talking, I can hear, like, they're not understanding, but I'm not about to keep explaining myself or going over it. It's simple like that. You wired it, so I'm only giving you 10 now. I'm still giving you money, you know what I'm saying? You want to go on a song like, I borrowed some money off you or something, about you got finesse. And that was it. So his manager had hit me a couple more times. I just started ignoring him, because how much times am I going to tell you? And I ain't running nothing. I just gave you, and the way that you're even being ungrateful, it's like, we're just going to end up arguing. So I just started ignoring him, innit? What does he do then?
So he starts ignoring him because it's a business thing, innit, for him. He don't want to, he's like, look, you man are not understanding, and you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into an argument with people within this industry he's trying to navigate as well. Do you know what I mean? And yeah.
Get on the song, talking about he got finesse. Like, how dare you? Are you crazy or what? So I've hit him and they're talking about, oh, bro, it's just looking bad. I'm not trying to dish you or whatever. I just said it because everyone's saying, like, you finesse me. I'm saying, who's everyone? Because my man them can't say it. How can I finesse you and I gave you 10 grand and the song's out? When an artist finesses an artist for a feature, the song don't come out. I shot a video and everything. Like, I just really felt like he was lying, you know what I'm saying? Maybe because man thought, again, around them times, everyone's just got guilty. People's thinking I'm on the run. People's really thinking I'm on the run. Even though I'm flying around all around the place on my passport, and England got the best police in the world, they think I'm on the run. So he's probably thinking, oh, he can say my name because it's not looking good for me or whatever. And I really let it slide. I wasn't even gonna say much or do much. And then he done another song saying something cheeky, which sounded like it could be to do with my case about chipping in, when he knows, everyone in London knows how much, when it comes to that case, and when it even just comes to my area in general, when it comes to them sort of things, like, that's not what's going on over my side, and you know that. You got songs talking about, I'm not even gonna get into it, but he knows it's not that. So once he done that, I said, all right, he's trying to play with me. And yeah, big up Australia. But
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
so once he done that, I said, all right, he's trying to play with me. And yeah, big up Australia. But he shouldn't, and that's why maybe you say like, oh, how have you and Asko kept a relation? Because he's just been trill, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like me coming in the game, I want to do a song with Giggs. You know what I'm saying? I hit up Giggs. I don't really even know him like that. I didn't grow up with him. And I'm like, Giggs, let me make something. I'm a young'un, let me make something. And he's like, all right, cool, but just make sure it's cash and make this, you feel me? For whatever reason, my label don't line up the cash, so now they're sending it through the bank transfer. The deal's changed now, no? If Giggs then says, yo, bro, I ain't got a 20 because you lot just dropped it in my account, but here's a 10, I'm gonna be nothing but grateful. This little clown wants to get on songs talking about I finessed them, you know what I'm saying? I'm even on the phone saying, you know what then? Send me back that money, I'll send you back that money to your account and you lot give me 50 bags on the road and you can keep that. And then you lot pay the tax on it. But they ain't got no money on the roads, you know what I'm saying? These youths, they're not like that at all. And he shouldn't have done it. He shouldn't have done it. He shouldn't have done it. And that's what I mean about these youths, that real life and songs is two different things. He should have never done that. I showed him love. Like, that's why I wanted an apology. And
I'm gonna ask a question because this is a lot, right? I like Clavish as a rapper. You get what I'm saying, for sure, for sure. But do you think like that admission of, you know, we could have settled it in the street via cash, but they ain't, you know what I mean? How do you hear a rap song from certain individuals now if they're talking street shit and it's crazy? It's crazy. Like, I'm just saying.
He shouldn't have done it. He shouldn't have done it. He shouldn't have done it. And that's what I mean about these youths, that real life and songs is two different things. He should have never done that. I showed him love. Like, that's why I wanted an apology. And that's really what it is, man. He shouldn't have done it.
Do you think that because they are younger and maybe a little bit less experienced because they have been in the game for less time, do you think it's because of a lack of understanding of how?
Maybe, but he's got a manager, and I'm telling you. So maybe at the first, when I'm saying, bro, this is why. But once you do your research and go ask any accountant or ask anyone, if you put 70 bags in a business account, how much are you gonna be taxed on it? It's more than 10 grand, but I still gave them 10. You know, I don't have to give them nothing, remember this. You want this song regardless. I done it because I got love for him.
I'm sorry, man. Like, Fredo's in the right, man. And I'm not just saying that. Like, I think anybody listening to this who understands it, like, bro didn't even ask for the full amount and gave back 10. He's in the right, bro, car. I think Posty's asking the relevant questions as regards to experience. You know what I mean? I think it's just got to be a lack of experience. But on your team, man, if you're the first person, if you got a business, right, the first person you want on your team is an accountant. Trust me. In my business, right, first person I got on my team is an accountant. Do you understand what I'm saying? I've had an accountant for years now. Listen, it's super, super duper important, man. That's my advice to anybody as you're building a team. First things, get your money straight. You know what I mean? Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And I thought he was a real young youth, you know what I'm saying? But that's not an excuse, because you could just ask anyone and they'll tell you, no, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm telling you, I'll send it back to you. Give me 50 bags on the road. They ain't got no money on the road. They're just rapping. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They're not like that at all. So how dare you get up there and talk like I borrowed some money off you, or you're a clown. Rent you cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you ever? I ain't never seen these guys around.
This is the most damning thing I've heard in this interview so far. I can't lie. I can't lie.
You know what I'm saying? They're not like that at all. So how dare you get up there and talk like I borrowed some money off you, or you're a clown. Rent you cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you ever? I ain't never seen these guys around protected how I'm around protected. He knows that as well. It's like, that's what I mean. I left England and all these, even guys in my own area, just playing funny little games on the internet. You know what I'm saying? But that's really that. He shouldn't have done that. He let me down with that. And it's clear as day.
Bro did not mince his words at all, boy. And this is the thing, like, even hearing him now, like, even though he's calm, like, you can tell he's still pissed off. He's still pissed off. It's like, I guess the world he's from, you know, you can't, you know, he's not playing. Fredo ain't playing with this thing, like, this image, like, quote unquote, this image and this lifestyle thing, you have to be able to back up. And people are gonna wanna forward after you. They ain't playing, bro. Yeah, facts. A calm, pissed off person is not someone you want to piss off. Facts. Yeah, you can see Fredo. Blake says you can see Fredo was upset about it and actually had love for him. Facts, man. Facts, 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 man.
All right, well, in more positive news, we know you got a new album coming out.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Yeah.
mad excited about that, obviously.
Let's go.
You recently apologized on Instagram
Yeah.
for, I suppose, neglecting the reason why you were here,
Yeah.
which was music.
Yeah.
What made you come to that realization, and what does the new album offering say about Fredo that your old music hasn't?
What made me come to that realization is just seeing what's going on around. Remember, I'm always gonna be good regardless, but like, just seeing where I'm at, for example, with like being in a prison in Dubai, people even thinking I'm on the run, all that sort of stuff. Like, right now, I shouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have not dropped a project for 2 years. I ain't dropped a project in 2 years. Why? Because I've been caught up in one thing or another that's really just some bullshit. But because I've been in London and I've been in the mix, it's only really when I left and I'm looking like, that was a joke thing and that was a joke thing, and I've wasted a lot of time on stuff that
didn't matter.
I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But I could have never seen that there until I left. Yeah, so that's really all it is, and just letting them know. I felt like saying I'm back or weren't enough. I really want to let them know, and maybe even just let them know a bit why I've been slacking how I've been. It's been hard. I've been trying to be a dad. I've been having everything that's going on in my area. I've been losing friends. I've been having a stalker. I've been having a situation with the case with my friends and whatnot. So all trying to do all that, it's been hard to focus solely on music.
And the new album, what do you think that this new album offers and says about Fredo that your old music perhaps hasn't?
Maybe just, I've always spoke about the roads and things I've seen and witnessed, and I've always spoke about the good and the bad. I've never just made it seem like it's all good. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what separates me from like drill rappers. I've never wanted to, like, a lot of guys in my area hold red bandanas, or they might say people's names in songs who's not here no more. I've never wanted to do that or come across as that. I'm really an artist. Not saying they're not, but their art's a lot more violent than mine. I'm speaking on my disappointment with the roads more now than just highlighting the bad parts about it. Like my disappointment, being able to come out and travel the world. It's made me realize how crazy man was really living. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's, like now when I drive home, I don't need to analyze every car. I don't need to know every number plate. For years in London, I've been driving home thinking this could be the night, you know what I'm saying? Not because I'm really doing nothing crazy, but just from my area, what I represent. Driving home, having to, you know, get to the end of the road. I used to live in one spot where there was like a little side road, so I used to always have to make sure no one's potting, like, you know what I'm saying? I was in a restaurant the other day, and I'm eating, and I got my back to the entrance. And I was just thinking, this is weird, like, I ain't done something like this in years, because you can't do nothing like that in years. So, it's funny, a lot of people think I'm on a run, or I got a case. It's not even that, like, the main thing is that since leaving London, I feel free. The most I've ever felt in a long time. I was teaching my daughter to ride a bike in the street. I can't do that in England. I wouldn't even...
What's dope, yeah, it's like you can tell he's traveling was for himself, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna say tax purposes, throw tax purposes in there as well, but for sure, his traveling is for him, innit? And I think that's a part of maturing as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
But nowhere, I'd have to drive about 3 hours away if I wanted to teach my daughter how to ride a bike in England, but I can just do it freely, you know what I'm saying? Little thing, going around in sliders, just a bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying? That comes with living in London.
Obviously, we saw you in Nigeria with Burna Boy.
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
That was crazy, but that was 100 miles an hour. Nigeria is crazy.
Hey,
obviously, I'm under his pattern, so it was good. It was insightful.
What did you like about Nigeria?
I liked the freedom. I like the freedom that they got over there. And to be real, I wasn't there long enough to start saying what I really like about it. I really just was there for 2 days. But I like the freedom and the people. I like the people a lot.
Come on.
All them people around Burna Boy, you can tell that they'll die for him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, yeah, I like the real people over there. They show me a lot of love. And a lot of people don't know, my dad's Bayesian, but he's like fostered by a Ghanaian woman. So I only met her a few times, but my dad was raised by like a Ghanaian foster woman. So it was nice to go over there and experience Africa, because I probably thought I would have never gone to nowhere in West Africa, because I don't have no link over there, no family or nothing like that.
Yeah.
And you lot got any business together, you and Burna Boy?
No, just a song. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the song I wanted to get to.
Oh, yeah.
So how
I
did
thought
that
you meant like some, I don't know, opening one of them strip clubs out there in Lagos. Yeah, we got a song.
Yeah, how'd that come about?
If Fredo opens a strip club in Lagos, listen, bro, I ain't one for frequenting strip clubs, but I may, you know what I mean? I may go throw a few ones and then pick them right back up.
That came about, you know, Bangles knows
Shouts to
Burna, Bangles knows me. He just felt like, yo, you two need to do something. And he had a joint. I had a song. I had this song for like 4 years, my part of it. And then Bangles heard it and was like, and then made a beat and got Burna to jump on it. And that's really how we done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I flew over there, I went there. I touched up my part in his yard over there. And yeah.
What was the hospitality like? Is he a good host?
Yeah. Nah, everything was governed. Shout out Burna Boy, he's really living like a king over there. I've been around a lot of rappers and stuff like that, and yeah, he's living crazy over there.
Facts.
Obviously, one of the main things you've touched on today is like the peace.
Money J said paying for blue balls. Yeah, I don't think Money J has been to a strip club. You ain't here.
I don't think a lot of people have considered, you know, with all the chat about whether you're being on the run or...
They don't understand, Post. Like, this is the most peace I've ever felt. You know what I'm saying? I've cut back into London once and twice, but I don't think I could even ever live there again, because it's like, I'm gonna have to go back to really just moving like the military, to move around and make sure I don't end up on camera getting violated like these guys. So yeah, it's...
I just got the reference.
Really just moving like the military, to move around and make sure I don't end up on camera getting violated like these guys. So yeah.
Posty understood as well. Just you ain't there.
Really just moving like the military, to move around and make sure I don't end up on camera getting violated like these guys. So yeah, it's this last 2 years has been the most peaceful time in my life. Real talk, the most I've learned, the most I started reading. I'm all talking to a life coach, my guy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm talking to a life coach, just trying to figure out why I do certain things I do that I don't even want to do no more. But I still kind of slipping up sometimes. But I'm working on it.
Yeah,
He's growing. It sounds like to me Fredo is growing. Like he's growing as a human being. You know what I'm saying? You can't always, like, life is bigger than the hood and the streets, man. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got a daughter. There's so much stuff going on in life. There's a big wide world to see, bro. There's so much. It's so much bigger than the Zart and this area or that area, or who's a bad boy here or who's doing that there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the more you grow, man, and it'd be good for him, because as he grows as a human being, all that shit you used to do, all that PTSD you carry around from moving certain ways, like, it just, you know?
Life's all about growth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
facts.
Facts.
Yeah.
Stay
Can't you
the
see I
same.
got the grown swag on today?
Man, I see you doing your thing. I see you doing your thing, my boy. Yeah, I think the question I want to ask you is, obviously, yeah, like I said, a lot of the things that you've been through over the last 5 years, one of them could really slow someone down. Two of them could really slow someone down. You've had back-to-back.
I'm talking about 3 friends pass away. Remember, I'm not talking about just guys that I grew up with from my area. A lot of rappers in the UK, not drill, but the rappers and the artists, they're more just from their area. They're not really like a part of it like that. I'm a part of mine. So these guys that I lost, they're not just like guys I knew or went to school. These are my brothers. Like, you've met Wu, you met Muscle. You would have met Billy if he wasn't always in jail. Yeah, so, yeah, trying to be a dad, deal with all that. Then all their families, you know what I'm saying? I don't think people really understand how much responsibilities I got and how much I have to try and juggle, where it makes it like hard to do any one thing properly, because I'm trying to do so much different things. Yeah, and it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
What they say is, heavy is the head that wears the crown, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think people think about that. And I suppose, as you've touched on it, like, you do seem to be in the most peaceful place that I've seen.
Yeah.
Especially not...
He's very level-headed.
Smoking weed as well, like very, very calm, not paranoid.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like there was a time he was a little bit paranoid on weed, as a lot of people get.
Yeah. I'll be
With
real.
anything, nothing specific.
Yeah. No, that wasn't the weed. That's just... I've always liked to learn off other people's mistakes, so whatever the case may be, I've always known that prevention's better than cure.
Facts.
So like I said, yeah, moving around in London, how I want to move around and be free. Because I go, you know, I'm in the restaurants, the killies will be out there, because I'm not a superhero, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I want to live and do what I want to do, so it comes with a lot, you know what I'm saying? A lot of my friends and stuff. And now it's like a lot of them's in jail and whatever, and it's difficult.
Do you think you'll ever come back home?
Yeah. I've been back, but I will never live there full time. But for sure, remember, London and England's still home. Nowhere's like home, but the freedom I've been feeling, like, I need that, you know what I'm saying? I need that, and I don't have that in England.
What is...
Plus, them tax codes are different when you live in different places. Then, listen, man, I tell you, if I get to a point where I get, God willing, when that big chunk lands, listen, man, yeah, you really, you see Anthony Joshua, like, oh, go on, bro said, yeah, what? He got taxed, what, 30 million by the US government and how many million by the UK government? Walk away with less than both of them come. That's crazy. Listen, man.
Your current living situation, like?
Boy, I'm just going with the flow. Right now we're in an undisclosed location. But I don't know why I'm saying we're in Bali. But I'm just traveling. I want to see Tokyo. I want to go...
I was right. He's in Bali. You ain't there.
Back to Barbados.
I was thinking more Thailand, though, but he's in Bali.
I'm going to go... I got something to do in England in about 6 weeks, but I'm just traveling, bro. I'll get a villa for 3 months somewhere, base up, you know what I'm saying? I went to Thailand for 2 weeks. I ended up staying there 6 months. Just because I liked it so much and I just felt free, you know what I'm saying?
What do you think is the worst purchase you've ever made? Because you've bought a lot of flamboyant things over the years.
Yeah.
And I wonder, have you ever bought something that you look back on now in hindsight and think, yeah, maybe I was a bit young and dumb at that time, on any sort of purchase?
Nah, it's crazy you say that, nah. Because I'd say I've wasted a lot of money, like little bits of money. Like, I used to do dumb stuff sometimes, like go stay in the Bulgari for 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? It's a bag of night. Stuff, but never like a car or a watch.
3 weeks?
Yes, yeah, Sin taught me about that. I swear I go...
Sincere's moving wild. Yeah.
I'm all banned from the Bulgari and the...
He's banned.
The Rosewood.
Oh yeah, the Rosewood, I heard about that.
Yeah, but I used to just go, I'll just go there and just stay there for 3 weeks. So stuff like that, but never like a ridiculous car or watch. Any car I bought has held its value and I liked it. Same with the watches. And
that's super important, man. Like anything you get, whatever you pay for, whether it be something expensive, make sure one, it's something you, first of all, before anything else, yeah, it's got to be something you fuck with. You know what I mean? Like you like it. Because there's a billion people telling you how to manage money and how to move and da-da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? Like, but when you cop what's for you, like make sure you like it. You know what I'm saying?
None of my chains I regret because they're all kind of sentimental. Same with the clothes, like I got a wardrobe with everything I ever wore in a video. You know what I'm saying? From that brown Moncler and 100, I got it all. But they're like sentimental, so I'll say clothes, and I waste a lot of money on hotels. But apart from that, no, I ain't really wasting no big money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, we learn a lot in life as we progress. And I feel like from when you were born till now, you personally, you found yourself in a position of power in terms of your business, maybe the area you represent, maybe in your relationships and your friendships.
Yeah, my area as well, it's kind of, that's just kind of been put on me. Maybe because I'm rapping, and what a lot of people don't understand is I show love to my whole area. They mainly see, you know, like the naughty guys or whatever you want to call them, but I show love to all aspects. Kids, remember the barbecues I do every year? Every time I do one of them, it's a school kids giveaway. You know what I'm saying? People's, jailman them's mom. So yeah, my area is like a real community. We all know each other. We all grew up with each other. So, yeah.
What has being in a position of power taught you about yourself? What did you learn about yourself being in a position of power?
Well, that's a good question. I learned that I like to think I'm a decent leader. I learned that it's very hard and you're always learning. I learned that you can't please everyone. You
that's
definitely
a fact.
Can't please everyone.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. And you gotta put yourself first, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, you gotta put yourself first, even as a leader. Like, yeah, you gotta think of other people, but the direction you're going on in life, you're going through in life, you gotta put yourself first. You know, and who fucks with you, they fuck with you. You know, and if your thing is improving their life, then you know what I'm saying.
Like some people will never change, and some people will. Yeah.
Some people, that's a W. Some people will never change, and some people will.
Don't experience is becoming successful, because if the whole world was successful, then no one would be successful, right?
Yeah.
So when you become successful, you start to learn new things about life. One of them being entitlement. How do you think entitlement has affected your life in terms of when you realized, you must have been through it, when you realized that people might not appreciate what you do for them, but more expect it.
Yeah.
And when they have a problem with you, It's never what you did to them,
It's what you didn't do.
but more what you hadn't done for them.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a touchy subject, boy, because there's a lot of guys I showed a lot of love to, and lately, especially since I've been gone, I don't really hear from them, you know what I'm saying? And if it was that...
It's crazy, man. That's the thing you have to learn, man. That's part of the game you have to learn, but again, yeah.
Other way around. Some of the
Feels
guys,
like
some of the things I've
betrayal,
done
like
for
it's
them,
fucked.
I'd stay locked in with that guy regardless, no matter what, you know what I'm saying? I really feel like some men in my areas, they're angry at me for whatever reason. But yeah, that's I've been going through that with about 4 or 5 different guys that I grew up with, that I got real love for. That I just had to realize, yo, these men ain't really got the same love for me, you know what I'm saying? And they don't appreciate nothing. And they're quick to forget. But you hear that story so many times, it's just really the truth. And I kind of always knew they were like that, but I kind of just didn't want to believe it.
Didn't want to face it, yeah.
But once you really leave and then you're kind of looking from the outside, you just realize, yo, fuck these guys. It's only so much, you know what I'm saying?
And you're not, and furthermore, you're not like, listen, man, because you're successful as well, you're nobody's father, you know. It's not your job to, you know what I'm saying? It's not your job to raise people either. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, yeah, man.
And I don't mind anything I done in my area or anyone I helped or whatever.
Not mad at it, yeah.
Funerals, gravestones, people in jail, helping them out. That's how I'm really on that case. You know what I'm saying? It's just from that group chat is adding up money for people in prison. That's why that's their second charge. They were all got found guilty for that too. It just so happens that a group of those guys who are adding up that money for people in prison, the police are saying have got a whole bunch of other stuff going on in the area, and a whole bunch of firearms was found and all that. But again, the police now ain't got nothing to do with that. My friends are not the sort to like get me involved in no trouble. I'm the guy they hit up when it's time to have fun and go on holiday, or they wouldn't risk me like that. You know what I'm saying? So they had to beg me to move from 3rd Avenue, you know what I'm saying? They had to tell me stop doing this and stop doing that. It wasn't ever a thing where they're encouraging me or would even let me get involved in whatever they might or might not have going on. My thing is, I know as much about what certain men of my friends have got going on in their life as much as like their mum or their girl. I'm not gonna sit here and act like they're angels, but it's really irrelevant to me. Unless I can change it, let me just do what I can to bring some good times and, you know what I'm saying, help who I can help, try to get Big John a job, doing security. Had Sav on stage with me for all them years, paying him, Mouth obviously. I got Capo here with me. So I've tried my best, but a lot of them are just gonna be who they are, you know what I'm saying? But if any of them's ever tried to...
And you can't fucking save everybody, man. It's not your job.
Come at me and say, yo, I wanna do this or I wanna do that. And it's not got nothing to do with the roles. I've always been there. And I've always been there to help them. I got about 4, 5, 6 guys who I really thought was my dogs. And when you say, oh, what's like the most money you spent on something you regret, it's probably them suckers. Showing love to guys. I've had men living with me, literally, eating every time I'm eating, giving man clothes, you know what I'm saying? But because they can't get no money and they're pissed, it's never enough, and once that runs out, it's like they forget, you know what I'm saying? You can't ask anyone in my area. When it was a known thing, when you come out of jail, you can go kick game and get 3 bags worth of trainers. Remember that money I'm telling you about, that kick game's meant to pay me every month? I usually don't even see it between my man them, you know what I'm saying? My man them sisters, my man them this, my man them's that, you know what I'm saying? And that's fine, I don't mind, but yeah, it's been upsetting to realize that couple men who I show love to have really it's not no issue or nothing, they just don't even check in with me, you know? I found myself checking in with them, really checking in and trying to make sure that we keep a link. And then I had to say, like...
One-sided, isn't it? It's like, it's one-sided, man.
What am I even doing here, You feel me, the love's not the same. You know what I'm saying? I remember Giggs got a bar where he says, I used to show love in the hood and the same love never got shown back. That's not for everyone, but it's for a couple men and they know who they are. And that's why they're where they're at though, you know what I'm saying? That's just their character. It just goes to show they're probably the same sort of guys that if I had 100 grand in a house somewhere, they'd go break in and steal it if they knew they could get away with it. Them kind of guys. So really it's sort of my fault for having them around or showing them that much love. But not all of them. Like 2 I'd say have just fully surprised me. Yeah, like just ungrateful, don't remember nothing. And yeah, people always expect, once you start doing something or giving something to certain men so much, they just start to think that's the norm. And when you stop, that's when they realize.
You mentioned you got a life coach now.
Yeah.
So have you come to the understanding that that is just one of the byproducts of being successful, and that it's actually not even personal to you because people that are successful have to go through stuff like that? It's just part and parcel of that success. Even though it's like the situation of how it is might be specifically designed how it is for you than how it would be for maybe like Bill Gates.
But it's the same.
It's the same concept.
He's gonna have people who are ungrateful. Yeah, yeah. I guess so, man.
Like Bill, you've got $1 billion or 50 billion.
Yeah, yeah.
Why can't you give me $1 million?
Yeah, exactly. But same, even with family, I've realized that giving someone money who's not really trying to make no money themselves or got that drive, you're really just digging them in a deeper hole.
Yeah.
Because what I've learned is the best thing to do is really just let them bleed out and dry and then see what they want to do. You know, like maybe if they think, oh, I can always hit my man for this, I can always hit my man for that, then they don't really need no drive. But I don't know, man, everyone's different, because I can't be living off the next man, but yeah, it's crazy.
That's the thing, innit? Like, you gotta get it on your own, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, man. Like, don't be begging nobody for something you can do yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? That's like, but everybody's different, man.
I think one of the major things I'm going to take away from today is the importance of peace.
That's the main thing, man. I think, yeah, people need to understand, everything you can imagine comes with the things you've seen me been going through. That's what I've been dealing with and trying to juggle. And it's been difficult, but finally I found a balance.
There's a new album on the way.
Yeah, Motion Sickness.
Motion Sickness?
Yeah.
Why are we calling it that?
Come on.
It's been a lot of motion, but boy, it gets sickening. Yeah, and I've been moving around a lot. I'm about to get back to all the jewels and all this kind of stuff.
I'm so glad he's dropping an album. Listen, but I need to know when's it dropping. This is brilliant. We've got a interview from bro. Set a lot of things at rest. Now we're getting the album info. Listen, I just need to know when it's dropping, man.
It gets sickening sometimes, yeah.
I think what I really appreciate you for as an artist is the intelligence that you show through your music. Because I think that you give a certain amount of yourself to the music industry, to social media, and to people you come across. But when people actually take time to listen to the stuff that you say, there's like so much intelligence there.
Yeah, I must get that from my mum. Yeah.
That was the question.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you were a very wise man before you became a rapper. That's what it comes across like. And
nah, I wasn't, bro. I'd be lying. I was a dumb idiot, to be real. I kind of learned, and like I said, I adapt fast. So, but nah, I ain't been wise. Maybe now I'm starting to. I like to think, but.
Or I feel like you might not do the things that you know you should be doing.
Yeah.
The one thing I've heard Fredo say through this interview, and I want everybody to pray, is he likes to learn. He likes to learn. And anybody who wants to be successful, you're going to fail at things. You're going to have to learn to learn. You have to enjoy the process of getting better at something, whether it be business, life, whatever it is you're trying to be successful at. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just relationships between you and another human being, you're going to have to enjoy learning. And there's a level of humility you have to be able to show, because it means admitting that I don't know everything about everything. You know what I'm saying? And Fredo just hit the nail on the head, understanding that when he was younger, he didn't know shit. He weren't, you know what I'm saying? Just going through it, just cutting through, you know? Ignorant.
Wise. Maybe now I'm starting to, I like to think, but...
Or I feel like you might not do the things that you know you should be doing.
Yeah.
But I think that you've always known better.
Yeah, for sure, for
That's
sure.
what I mean.
I've always had my head screwed on, like, compared to most men from where I'm from, and I've had a vision, you know what I'm saying? I've always been hands-on. But yeah, I made a bunch of dumb mistakes too.
So if you could do it all again, is there anything that you would do different?
I wouldn't give Clavish that fucking 20 bags. I wouldn't. No, mainly I would have.
Fucking no. Hey, yeah. Crazy to me. Oh, Lord. This has been a bloody good interview, man.
Done everything the same, because it all taught me lessons. I'm trying to think though. Obviously, I would even say the Dubai situation, but then I wouldn't, because it kind of... I learned a lot from that too, you know what I'm saying? I learned a lot from that too.
I'm talking about the learning, right? You hear this from him.
Everything, people always say it, but it must be because it's the truth. No, I wouldn't change nothing, for real, except that Clavish feature money. I would have said, nah, bro.
Oh my God.
I need it all.
Yeah, producer stream.
Some other things as well, some choices I made in my relationship, which ain't over, despite what people saying. It can never be over. But yeah, apart from that, no, my journey's been how it's been, and I'm grateful for it. It could have been worse, but it could have been better as well, and that's what I want to try and work on now.
But that's it, man. The new album, Motion Sickness.
Come on, my guy.
We look forward to hearing it. I don't think that the UK music culture would have been the same without your contribution.
100%.
So we look forward to more of your contribution to it.
No, for sure.
I see the success and the hunger behind your eyes, so I want to wish you the best of luck with that.
Come on, my guy. You too.
There's been one thing that's been disturbing your peace, and I just feel like, as a friend, as a fan, as a supporter of the Fredo brand, I witnessed something over the last couple of weeks that you shared online, the baked beans.
Yeah.
And you look worried. You look super.
I'm thinking, what's Post about to say now?
He's like, another one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I saw your post.
Yeah, I fought with baked beans hard.
Yeah, and then I saw, obviously, you've been traveling around, you've been moving around, so I saw like you pulled out this red box.
That was in Istanbul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see you go through that no more. So I brought you something, bro. I brought you a little something.
What's that, the Heinz?
Come on, bro, Steve, man.
Yeah, they never had no Heinz, man. They just had some Heinz sweet corn. I had to get a different thing.
Yeah, man. This is for you, man.
Ah, I love my brother.
This
I'm gonna
is
bring
for
this
you.
on my travels.
You get me?
Love, fam.
Hey, Posties, a 4 can you could only manage you with. W.
Respect.
Ah, that's funny.
I tried to get the Heinz, boy, but they never had it, man.
No, you need that.
That's too funny, man. Too fucking funny, man. What an interview, man. What an interview. Fucking W interview. Before I disappear, I just want to say big up to Fredo, but furthermore, big up to Posty for conducting a fucking masterclass in how to interview an artist, man. Posty asked the relevant questions, stayed calm, allowed Fredo to express himself. It didn't feel like Posty ever interjected at a point where we wanted to hear more from Fredo. You know what I'm saying? listen, in the art of interviewing, that was a 10 out of 10 for me, man. W interview, one of my favorite artists. What can I say, man? You guys can let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys down there. Yo, gang, it's your boy LeeToTheVI saying peace and love, and I'm out. Bow.